welcome Mr. Rajiv Agarwal on Boss's Day Out. He is the CEO and Director of Mobile Store, the mobile retailing arm of the SR Group, arguably the largest mobile retailer in India that has 1,300 outlets across the country. So here we are going to spend the day with him and discuss a lot about his business.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm Yamini.
Yeah, I'm Rajiv.
Thanks
welcome
so much
home.
for being on Boss's Day Out.
Pleasure. Yeah.
So, the beginning of the day, where you headed somewhere?
I'm going for my walk. Normally, this is my time to go for a walk.
Okay.
Morning walk, yeah.
All right, so I'll join you then on
come.
the walk.
Yeah. Yeah, I prefer going for a walk rather than going to the gym. We have a gym in our building, but somehow I like going for a walk. I think it's much more refreshing and
you have to see right opposite your house. Not
so
many people are lucky.
Yeah, it's very tempting,
that.
And it's just not possible not to come here in the morning. So I meet a few friends and just walk around, and it really clears your mind. It also gives you a lot of interesting thoughts when you're walking, and makes it very, very, very relaxing. So,
how much time do you get usually to go for a walk or exercise?
Normally, 45 minutes I walk in the morning, and then go have some chai, read newspaper, get ready, and then
head to work.
Yeah.
Right. So now talking about work, Mobile Store when it launched was really one of a kind mobile retailer. So tell us a little bit about how it all started, and then you had the mobile revolution kind of happening along the same time.
Actually, mobiles and the mobile industry, by the time we took off, had already really taken off in the country, and but there was no single chain store or a retailer who would give all the options to a customer. So we thought that there was a need gap. So we conceived it, and we launched it in 2007 March with about 100 stores all across the country. And our proposition was that here is a store which gives you the right ambience, the right availability of products and services, and it's a one-stop shop for all mobile needs of the customer. So it was an interesting thing, and we had a decent enough launch. We had a 360-degree launch with, very, very important for us to kind of register a brand, because there were more than 100,000 shops selling mobile products. So we had to distinguish ourselves as someone who is a quality retailer.
And you also have a presence in the tier 2 and 3 cities.
Yeah, absolutely, because we are present in almost all the cities that you may hear about, and of course there are many more which will go in this year. So our attempt is to be present wherever customers are, and India is a large country, so you can't do it all in one shot, but over a period of time we'll reach almost every nook and corner of the country.
Is it time for us to head back?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
head back home.
Yeah, yes, have a quick small little chai and some breakfast and go. Yeah?
Great.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
It's 9:30 now, and we're heading to the office, even though his day actually began much earlier, probably at 6. So now we're going to go in the legendary Mobile Store roles, and you're going to tell us all about this story, right?
Yes.
So we'll hop by at the store first, and then head to office?
Yeah, why don't you come from there?
how did you think of this campaign of actually, taking a rose all across India and promoting the store?
So it was like taking it out of the store into the lengths and breadths of the country.
So how does it work usually?
Giving them like very grand experience, and it's a symbolic way of saying that it's for everyone. So anyone and everyone who wants to just take a ride just waves the hand, and the car stops and you can take a ride and go away. So the whole idea was that what we did was that this car would go to busy places like to the colleges, to movie halls, to shopping places, and it would just be parked there, and anyone who wants to take a ride would just hop in and experience the Rolls Royce.
So you have 1,300 stores.
Yes.
Yes. And we're going to visit one of them, which is a little ahead in Worli.
Yeah, it's one of our first stores and close to our office.
You have the small, medium and large format. So what formats work where, and how are different formats doing?
Actually, by and large the stores are similar, except that there are different sizes depending on availability of space and the potential.
Right.
So we go for that, and in some of the larger ones we'll also have a handset repair facility.
Right.
Otherwise, the stores, like 200 of our stores have handset repair facilities. Then we also have the smallest format, which is the shop in shop, which is within shops like the Airtel shops or a Shoppers Stop or a More or a West Side or somewhere, so like that. So these are the idea is that there are natural footfalls in these places, and we feel that if a person is wanting to buy mobile phones, so most of the retailers feel that we are specialized retailers, so they would like us to be present there.
Right. Are you talking to any new retailers for the shop in shop to get new?
Often it happens, like the latest is actually Shoppers Stop.
Right. But in this, most of your revenues would come from the handsets, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, having said that, the profitability is not just only from the handsets. It's also from the connections, the accessories, the repairs, the in-store advertising.
But what percentage would come from just the handsets?
About 70%.
Right. And the rest would be the accessories and all that. All right. Okay. Should we head to the office now? So each of these pamphlets I'm holding costs 14 paise, and earlier the pamphlets that were used cost about 39 paise, which is obvious that cost cutting in every sector is happening at every level. But now we're going to talk more about how the recession is affecting the mobile retailing industry. So what would you say really has been the impact of the recession?
I think there is a positive impact and there is a bit of a slowdown which happens. The positive side is that the costs are coming down and rentals are down.
But talking about smartphones, research from Gartner suggests that globally the smartphone market last quarter did very poorly. So how are the high-end phones selling really for you in terms of numbers? Can you differentiate for me how the value phones are selling and how the high-end phones are selling?
See, high-end phones in the Indian market constitutes less than 5%, and so definitely it's a niche market in India. And in terms of numbers, in terms of value, definitely it contributes slightly more. In our shops, we definitely, we cater to, we do a lot more on the high end. For us it's been good, because there have been a lot of new releases in the last 6 months, which has really helped our average selling price also to go up.